Let's head into the plant room and kind of check out how things are going. Maybe I gotta water some stuff, kill some mealybugs, I don't know. Oh, dang it, did my pothos rip while unfurling? Wait a second. That's a fenestration! In all truthfulness, I was so excited about this thing, I ran up and told my wife about it. This is something I've been waiting to happen. I was hoping it would happen. I wasn't sure if it would happen, but it actually finally happened. It's fenestrating. I'm excited. I'm hoping the next leaf will be that way. Although I'm a little nervous because this leaf is a little smaller than the previous leaf, but it is still unfurling and it's got a lot of time before it can harden off, so it might still get bigger. We will see. But either way, this is an extremely exciting milestone for this pothos plant. I was never really sure if I could get it to fenestrate in the house the way it's set up, especially because its conditions are honestly not that great, but it actually made it. I'm blown away, and this is like a huge milestone in the journey of this plant. I know a lot of you have been following this plant for the past almost, well, greater than 1.5 years, because the last update I did was over 1.5 years. So this is literally years in the making, and this is just absolutely wild. I was honestly starting to lose hope, and I was like second guessing myself because I've seen a lot of pictures of the pothos like growing up trees and having slits, and I was starting to think that maybe it just tore in the actual wind or something. But no, we have confirmed for sure that this pothos can fenestrate, and I'm extremely excited to see that. I've like double checked this thing like 5 times just to make sure it wasn't a rip. I was a little nervous because I knock this thing over almost like on a daily basis just because the board is lopsided. I really need to repot this thing, honestly. You guys have seen just what it looks like. There's like literally electrical tape holding this thing together. So now that this pothos has rewarded me with fenestrations, I should reward it with a new pot, and I'm definitely going to pot this thing up, give it some new moss poles or maybe a plank. I'm not really sure what I'm going to go with yet, but I want to see how far we can take this. I mean, we made a huge milestone and I want to take it further. I think some of you have expressed interest in like where I keep this plant, and you can see it's actually not in the best location. It's pretty low on the ground compared to how high the lights are, but it still seems to be doing just fine in this situation, and it is continuing to grow. So I'm really excited. Again, I did reference earlier that this leaf does feel a little small to me, and hopefully we aren't going to start seeing reversion after this fenestration. But I think it'll just continue to get bigger and bigger, especially if I repot this thing. I definitely have a plan to keep doing update videos on this for as long as I can, but I hope you guys are really happy to see that it finally made it to that milestone that none of us really knew if it could make it to. So thanks to everyone who's really followed along with this series. It's probably the one plant that's had the most updates on this channel, and most people seem to be super excited about it. So I hope you guys have liked this journey and are looking forward to what kind of future this plant holds. It's crazy to think that this started as just one node and just progressively over 1.5 years got bigger and bigger and bigger. It's really been a lot of fun seeing this thing grow, and just all started from a little propagation in a bin, and it's just been a lot of fun. I really like it. I hope you guys can find yourself a large node so you can kind of join on this journey, but you can also achieve this with regular pothos. It's just going to take a lot longer to get to that bigger size. I kind of cheated because I started with a more mature node, but even so, it still is pretty impressive, I think, to have gotten to this point. Well guys, thanks a lot for coming along on this journey with me, and as always, may your plants grow strong and healthy. I'll see you next time.